Hi guys, today I will be showing you my first NHS payslip as a specialty doctor in the UK. The reason for showing you this is for you to get a better idea on what you can expect as an enhanced salary in the UK, because there are different levels in the UK in which you can work. It can be as an SHO level, in the middle grade level, as a consultant level, and even as a non-trainee or a trainee. So depending on various factors and depending on whether you are doing any extra shifts or not, your salary varies significantly. So when you are moving to another country, it is very important to know how much you will be able to make and is it really worth the move. I have joined as a specialty doctor in the UK, and this is a screenshot that I have taken from the BMA website. There you can go and search for whichever post you are taking. It can be a registrar post, a specialty doctor post, or an SHO, trainee, non-trainee, whatever it is. You can search in the BMA site and you will be able to see similar pay scales. In my case, I have joined the 02 level or the 02 pay scale code as per my experience. Now, I'll show you how they have calculated my experience in India with comparison to the UK and put me in that scale that I have shown before. So for that, my MBBS was considered equivalent to the MBCHV or MBBCH in the UK. First year of internship in India was considered as the FI1 level. First year of post-graduation considered as FI2. Second year of post-graduation as ST1, third year as ST2, and I have done senior residency or SRship after that, and that was the first year was considered as the ST3 level. So even if you are from some other country and not from India, I think you will be able to compare yourself at what level you are currently. The eligibility to join a specialty doctor post is ST3 plus level experience. So as I showed you, I had done my SRship, which was considered as an ST3 level. That is the reason I have been put in the second scale, because I have completed 1 year of SRship and I was on my second year of SRship when I joined here, and they have put me in the similar scale. Even the few months of experience that I had in my second year of SRship, they have calculated it as an increment date accordingly. If your experience is as mine, is this the salary scale you will be joining in? Well, it all depends on the specialty in which you are, how demanding your job is, how desperate they are to fill in that position. Depending on all that, they may even offer you a higher scale even in your first job. I had a senior in anesthesia who had a similar experience as mine but was given a higher scale. But in my case, even after negotiation, this is what they had offered, maybe because in ENT the demand was not that high. Now, how to calculate what will your enhanced salary will be? You can download an app called as the salary calculator from the Play Store, and once you put in your basic salary and the details, it will show you how much enhanced salary you will have. I'll just show you how the calculator works. If you put in your annual salary and the pension contribution, if you are planning to contribute to the pension, then it will display the gross income, the pension deductions, the tax deductions, the national insurance deduction, and your final take-home pay in the calculator. So with my basic salary, this is the take-home pay that I should expect as a specialty doctor in 02 grade. This is my first NHS payslip. If you can see, I have joined the ENT department as a specialty doctor. As discussed before, the basic salary they have considered as 50373, and this is the increment date, that is 5th November. even though this is my April's salary slip and that was my first month of joining the NHS, they have considered my increment date as November just because they have also considered my few months of experience in the second year of SRship on calculating the salary. Now, this 10 hours, it's because in the specialty doctor contract, one PA is considered as 4 hours. So this is showing the 10 PAs that I'm doing, that is equivalent to 40 hours in a week. And this is the tax code. So this section of the payslip shows whatever income we are getting, and this section shows our deductions. The basic pay for that month was 3638, but if you can see, there is a huge amount added that as relocation expenses. So this is a very variable thing depending on your job. In my job, as I joined as a specialty doctor as a permanent post, this was the amount that was given to me. In some trusts, they'll give a lesser amount, or in some trusts, they will even offer you a higher amount, and sometimes they won't give you any relocation expense. So you'll have to negotiate or talk to your HR and understand whether your job is eligible for a relocation expense. Sometimes, if it is a 6 months contract or a 1 year job, they may not give you any relocation expenses. So this is what I have been given in the first month, and this section shows the reductions. The pay is a tax that they cut. In my case, it was £427 that I have given as tax. This is the national insurance contribution, that is £372, and I have contributed to the NHS pension as well, and they are taking 12.5% for the NHS pension. Now it has reduced to 11.6, but this was my first month's NHS contribution, that is £454.76. So these two will anyway be deducted from your salary slip, but the NHS pension, you can decide whether to opt in or not. You have 2 years to opt out. Even if you are contributing now, you can decide within 2 years whether you want to opt out or not. In my case, I'm still continuing the NHS pension, and that is the reason for this deduction. Coming to the final part of the payslip, the pensionable pay for that month was 3638, while the taxable pay has come down to 3183. That is because of the pension contribution. So they first reduce the pension contribution and then calculate what our taxable pay is. Then you can see a non-taxable pay, that is £3,000. That was the relocation allowance that was given. And then this was the reduction, that is £1,254.75 that was reduced from the as a tax and national insurance contribution. And finally, the net pay has come to £5,383.30, and you can see the major contribution of which was from the relocation allowance that was given. So if we reduce this from this net pay, we'll get £2,383 as my first salary in the first month in the UK. And you can see it is less than what we have calculated before in the UK salary calculator. That's because I joined on 5th April, and this is the complete month's salary from 1st April to 30th April. So that's why there is a small reduction in the amount. Now, you may be having lots of doubts in your mind whether this is enough, whether this is the final pay you will be getting every month, how much you will be able to save. Is it really better than your own country? Is it worth moving to the UK? So this all depends on the level at which you are working, what your current pay is, how much you are able to save in your own country, depending on various factors. So take your decision very carefully. Really think whether it is worth moving to the UK or not. One thing that I can tell you is, unlike in India, every month I used to get the same salary, but here every month the salary varies very significantly depending on the extra hours you do. So I'll be making a future video on that as well. I hope this video has helped you in getting a bit of understanding about the UK salary system and what a specialty doctor gets. If there are any further doubts that you have, or if you want me to make any future videos, please let me know in the comment box and I'll be happy to make those in the future. Thank you.